I am kind of snowed in today, so I thought I'd do I don't know if it's a vlog or a listen to me talk or whatever you want to call it. Thought I'd do a video. I was supposed to go somewhere to pick up some stuff from, he's basically a job coach that I have who works with people who are looking for jobs who are, they have some sort of disability. I have a few of them. Peppermint tea, because it's cold outside. Anyways, I was all scheduled. I got my bus ride all scheduled and was getting ready to go. And my job coach, counselor, whatever you want to call her, texted me and said that the building was closed because they weren't able to get the snow removed from the parking lot fast enough for them to open. So here I am with not much to do besides do my dishes, put her around my house. I'm looking for a remote job, probably part-time, because it would be easier with my disabilities. I'd still be able to, I guess, have some quality of life instead of being in pain and on the verge of a flare-up and in constant burnout. Anyways, so I guess that would be an issue of looking for jobs with disabilities. The building that your job coach was supposed to meet you at is closed, and you got like 20 minutes notice before you had to leave the house, and then you had to cancel your bus ride. But hopefully I find some sort of remote work, and that would be better for me for the types of disabilities that I have. I have probably more than one diagnosis, and if that doesn't work, I will get like a part-time, maybe like 3-day a week outside of the home. The issue that is, I'm sorry, my nose is itchy. It's gross, isn't it? The issue that's kind of holding me back is for years I used to do jobs that were kind of physical on my feet. For a while I did like in-home health care and like almost like a nursing assistant kind of thing where you're basically transferring disabled and elderly people. I'm not physically able to do that anymore. Really not supposed to lift more than 10 or 20 pounds. So that limits a lot of what I can do, and a lot of my job history is in something that I really can't do anymore. So that's a roadblock. But when you get older, or when you have disabilities that are getting worse, that is a thing that occurs, which can lead to poverty and isolation. I have worked in several different lines of work because I've had a job since I was a teenager. So I've done kind of, I don't know if it would be considered farm help, but I worked somewhere where they had fruit trees, and the fruit would go by on like a conveyor belt, and we would have to pick off the like the bad looking fruit or the rotten fruit before it got rinsed and I guess packaged to sell. Or I actually don't know where it went after that. I'm assuming it got packaged to sell though. I also, like I said, I've done a lot in like home health. I worked at a battered women's shelter. What else did I do? Worked a little bit of retail. I worked at the cafe in the back of Kmart in the 90s, shortly after I graduated from high school, which is like not a thing anymore. I think Kmart, I don't think there's Kmarts anymore. I don't think any of them have like the little cafe in the back. But you used to be able to get submarine sandwiches that were like 3 for, I think they were 4 or something. I used to have to make those, and you used to be able to get a breakfast that was like 2 eggs, toast, piece of meat, and something else, and a drink, and that was under $3. So I used to cook that. That was popular, and it was cheap. It was really greasy back there. Anyways, that was very 90s Gen X child, young adult thing, I guess. You got a job working in retail. Anyways, I'm starting to ramble now, and my tea is getting cold. But yeah, I just like, comment, share, subscribe. I've shared a link to my Amazon wish list down in the description. I know e-begging is frowned upon, but my budget has gotten a lot tighter than it should be lately. And if I don't find a part-time job soon, it's gonna stay that way. So if anybody has it in their heart, in their wallet, to send me something from my list, that would be greatly appreciated. Thanks. Bye.